because I had it like charging while I was going live, and it just got like too hot. So sorry you guys had to wait a little bit, and sorry QQ that happened in the middle of your reading. If for some reason you missed part of your reading or something happened, just email me and I'll make it right with you. But I want to continue on with your reading, QQ. Okay, so we were just talking about how your brain just kind of needs time to adjust and get used to like this new information. This is saying the truth is, it's funny because we got this for Chels too. We just read for that you're more of a creator, you're more of a creative person. And so trust that your mind is creative enough to be able to understand these concepts. I'm actually getting a message about this is also create text. I would suggest during the class not to take notes. I know that sounds weird. Like if you need to jot something down, jot it down, but sometimes we'll get so obsessed with taking the notes that we're not actually taking in the information. So just sit back and watch the class, watch the teacher, watch the professor, like, and then afterwards you can kind of go over the notes in the book or any text that you have and make your own notes from it, okay? I would also suggest to find an online, maybe like a YouTube teacher who's teaching the same stuff, because maybe you're just not jiving with this professor. So you might just need to kind of like take the class, quote unquote, with somebody else. This is almost like getting a tutor, but it's like free. And that's what I've done before with some math classes. I found like this online professor that was teaching the same concepts and it just clicked with me. And so you might just kind of need to take responsibility over how you're getting this information, not worry so much about the notes while the class is in session, and just sit there, take it in, ask any questions you need to, and then after the class, you can almost like go online, find another teacher, take your own notes, create your own text, create your own kind of notes, because maybe the notes that you're taking and what they're having you write down isn't clicking or is distracting you from taking in the information. And your guides are also telling you you just need confidence, you know, in the anxiety attack is coming from, oh my gosh, like I'm having this, like, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. Tell yourself it's okay if I fail. It's okay if I get Fs. I'll take this class as many times as I need to take before I get the information. I don't need to be perfect. There's nothing I need to do here. This is my learning. This is my education. This is my money that I'm spending. This is all on me. I'm never going to see these people or this professor again. Screw it if anybody judges me for being quote unquote the stupidest person in the class. It's fine. I'm just going to sit here and do what I can. This is going to be good for you. Yeah, this is authenticity. Just be yourself. It's okay if this isn't your forte. Your guides are telling you you're going to be prosperous. You're going to prevail in this situation. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking your question and for your support, and I will see you next time. So who is next, John? Who is it? All right, Ganesha. What's up, my dear? Oh, okay, so your boyfriend's trying to get his MBA done, but he can't get into his desired college. Mm. Mm. Okay. So your boyfriend's been trying to get into this MBA program for a while, and he wants to get into like the biggest college where you guys are around, the biggest program. And you guys really need this to happen so you can move forward, and you're kind of nervous. Like, is this going to happen? Is he going to get in? So let's go ahead and see. Okay. I'm going to use my pendulum and also pull some cards. While I'm untangling my pendulum, you guys, I'm not sure if you heard me earlier, somebody commented that this Mercury retrograde has been really rough, and it has been. Like, it has been. The last one we had, did not affect me very much and it was chill, and I just thought this time around like I'd be fine, I'd be immune, but oh no, it has been so intense. I was in tears. I'm fine now, but like if you're feeling it, it's okay. We're all in this together. Okay. All right, so Ganesha, is he gonna get in? I don't know. I don't know. Kind of getting a no. Let's pull some more cards. Yeah, it's like, okay, so I'm actually seeing that this might not be the school for him. And I know that's really, really hard to hear because this has been like part of the plan. And who knows, maybe you're supposed to hear this information so you guys just kind of give up on it, and maybe that just causes him to just like release it and surrender to the point to where he ends up manifesting it. Okay, but I'm kind of getting this sense that he needs rest. He has been working so hard, and I feel like there's so much pressure on him. And what he really needs is rest. He needs to take a break. And I know that you guys really want to move forward and you have these big goals, but you can't pour from a cup that's empty. And the message that I'm getting is that your boyfriend is very, very drained, and he needs a break. He needs like a sabbatical. He needs a vacation. He needs a year off. He needs to not take things so seriously right now. There's so much pressure on him. It's almost to the point to where it's unhealthy. This is the stay card reversed. So the opposite of stay is like leave. I do get a sense that there's another MBA program for him. But it just might not be where you guys are. So he needs to focus on maybe building his skills. This could also be build your portfolio, because after the question is, yes, he's going to have all this education, but sometimes all the education doesn't get you a job, doesn't get you what you want. You can have all of the degrees in the world, but if you don't have experience, then you might not get the job. So what he can do during this time is maybe look for internships, look for experiences, build his portfolio, maybe start the business or lay the foundation, if that makes sense. Like maybe him actually getting out in the world, getting hands-on with what it is that he wants to do, could work well for him. So do you think he'll be able to get into another college this year? Let's try that. Yes, yes, yes. I'm trying to figure out what direction the college is. If it's north, south, east, west. Like I'm kind of getting a vibe. Give me a second. Let me just tap into this energy real quick. So you are living here right now. I feel like the school he's going to get into is more like kind of over here, if that makes sense. Wherever you are on the map, this is the direction. Okay? It's like slightly southwest. I hope that makes sense. It could be a little further away. It's not like he's not good enough to go into the college. I really get the sense he's meant to be connected with somebody specific. There's like a mentor, a teacher, someone who's going to be really pivotal in helping him forward in his career and bring some opportunities into his life. So it's almost like a divine appointment. That I'm really getting the sense that his timeline is like gonna match up with another person's. This person's gonna be like a huge helper to him. Yeah, this is also discreetly. I kind of feel like your your boyfriend, it's not like he doesn't want to go to this school. It's just he might also be changing his mind about what he wants to do with his life or the path he wants to take. So I would try not to put too much pressure on him right now. He does seem like he's kind of at a crossroads. He's rethinking things. I do feel like he's kind of tired, and like just allow him to kind of back off. If he wants to apply and he's like gung ho about getting into school, I do see that other school I was talking about. But if he doesn't really want this, if he wants a break, if he needs rest, he'll be fine. That's the message I just keep getting. Yeah. This might feel like a betrayal to you. You might also be feeling like he just needs to be more confident or something. But I do feel like your boyfriend's confident. He wants to move forward for both of you guys, but right now he needs rest. He needs rest, or else he's not going to be able to make it through the rest of this journey. And by that, I just mean, I don't mean anything like morbid. I just mean like he might have a breakdown, you know what I'm saying? He's been working so hard for so long. He needs a break to just kind of taste life. He's still young, you know? His life isn't going to completely be ruined if he just forgets about it for a little while. Let's get some more, let's get cards from here. What do your angels want you and him to know about this situation? Yeah, your boyfriend seems to really be kind of rethinking his whole path right now. He needs to follow that. He needs to go with that. There could be a new vision, a new opportunity for him. He starts with the blank slate. It's almost like he's come so far on his journey, he needs time to kind of reevaluate the direction he's going in. Some things can change. This is Angel on the Lotus. This is like pull back and rethink, re-strategize. This is the perfect time to do it over the next couple of weeks. Anything that has a re in front of it, restructure, re-strategize, rethink. This is abundance reverse. I'm not sure if like you guys are really worried about money or you really want to be prosperous. So you're thinking if he gets this MBA, he just got to get through it and then we're going to have all this money. It might not be that simple. This is saying you guys might have to like struggle just a little bit, but it kind of reminds me of something one of my favorite internet entrepreneurs, Gary Vee, says. He says, sometimes you have to eat crap now in order to eat caviar later. And that's where you guys are at. I see a lot of wealth coming into his life and coming into yours. This MBA thing might not be the only way to get it. If he wants to do it and this is his passion, great. But he shouldn't just do it because he thinks that's going to guarantee him the money, because it might not. So if this just really comes down to money and you guys think, you know what, this is going to get us to the next level, this might not be the answer. The true answer is what is really in his heart, what his true passion is, what he really loves. And I think that your boyfriend's unsure of if he really wants this path, and that might be why he's not manifesting it. It's not that he's not confident enough to say the right things and write the right stuff to get into this school or one of these schools. It's that deep down inside, he doesn't know if he really wants this. He's tired, he's exhausted, he's like, I don't know if I can freaking do this program. He could if he really wanted to, but maybe he just doesn't want to. So don't pressure him. I know that you have these big plans and he wants to make you happy. This is grief. He's got a lot to process right now. He might be I feel like he's going to change his idea, what he wants to do in life, to be honest with you. Everything he's already studied is somehow going to play a role. And there's a light, I'm getting chills. There's a light at the end of this tunnel for you guys, okay? You guys aren't going to be struggling forever. In fact, you guys are going to look back at this time in your life and laugh and kind of miss it. This is like a simple time. Even though this seems like there's a lot of struggle, there's something simple about it. Your boyfriend's happy to be really vulnerable. I feel like there's a dream inside of him that's coming to life and that he's starting to get some type of download of like an idea. And it might be completely different than what he studied or what he's gone for. But once again, everything is going to come together. It's all going to make sense. He needs to connect with his truth. This path just might not be his truth. So maybe he needs to take a break from the school idea for a while. Like, the world isn't going to end if he doesn't get into his school this year. You know, maybe he doesn't really want to. So maybe you should talk to him about that and be like, hey, just take a break. If your boyfriend really wants this, you don't have to do anything. Just sit back, he'll apply, he'll make it happen. Sometimes men, when you tell them to do something, they want to do the opposite, or they don't want to do it. You gotta like sit back and let your man be a man, you know? And so I feel like you really stepped up in this relationship lately because you sense he's starting to kind of fall apart. And you've been so strong for him. But sometimes the best thing you can do for the person you love is to let them fall apart. Because sometimes the breakthrough comes after the breakdown. It's hard to watch someone you love kind of have a breakdown, but that's kind of what's going on with your boyfriend. And I say the whole breakdown thing lightly because I don't think it's going to be major. I just feel like he might have a bit of an existential crisis, but through that he's going to, like, what he really truly wants to do is going to be revealed. He needs to really focus on what he wants, not on making you happy or whatever, because by making himself happy, he'll make you happy. He'll bring abundance and prosperity into your lives. He needs to not follow the money. He needs to follow his heart. This is all, he's really getting on his path. Like, his journey is starting to unfold right now. Yeah, trust. You know, you trust him. He's going to trust you. There's an opportunity, a new opportunity that's coming into his life. That might feel like why everything's not working out and breaking down, because there's a new path, a new timeline that's opening up for you guys. So just, he needs to forget about the school for a little bit. You know that I'm like one of those kind of anti-school people, but for real, I do think it's a great path for some people. And I've pulled cards for many people that have told them, go all the way, get the MBA or get the doctorate or whatever. But I'm just not sure with your boyfriend. This might be the end of the road for him with the line of education he's been doing. If anything, he might need to start over with a new path and like kind of integrate some of the knowledge he's learned, or he might need to self-educate with something. I definitely feel like what could help him right now is like uplifting podcasts, like to read a lot of entrepreneur type of books, to surround himself with uplifting knowledge, to journal, to rest. He needs to not worry about what he's going to do with his life because he doesn't know what he wants to do. And that's why he's just been like doing all this education, hoping, well, at least I'll get some money if I just like follow this cookie cutter path that everyone else who has a lot of money does. But that's not going to guarantee anything. And he's just ended up more confused. So he's close to something. Trust him, trust the process, trust the universe. You know, this is a huge breakthrough in his life. Something really, really beautiful is happening right now on behind the scenes. He just has to trust it. Yeah, you guys are just worried about the struggle. That's why this pressure to do the MBA is so big right now. But he doesn't need the pressure. This is a card that's just telling me to trust my intuition. And I think what I see is he's going to end up doing something with his hands. Your partner is a builder. He might not be the intellectual. I think that he learned a lot that's going to help him with business eventually. Like all the schooling, all the work he did, like that's going to help him with his business and with marketing himself. But he needs to work with his hands again. So I hope that resonates, okay? Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, so who's next? Oh, you're welcome, Ganesha. I appreciate you. Okay, so Julia. Okay. 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 Okay, oh my gosh, Julia, you're an athlete and your season has started off with some not so great races where you didn't feel like you're performing your best. So you're just wanting kind of a look into what this season is going to be like for you. You've got some races coming up in the summer and fall, and if there's anything you can do to improve your performance. So instantly I got a download for you about stretching. Your endurance is great. I'm getting this message about you just being really confused about why your body is like feeling the way it's feeling because you're practicing hard, you're doing all the things you usually do, you're eating right, you're getting good sleep, you're working on your stress levels, and you're just like something's off. I'm getting this message that your muscles need like some deep conditioning and deep stretching. So if you're able to hire like a personal yoga teacher to help you with some stretches, I'm getting this message you need to be doing like really deep hip openers. I'm sure you know all the great stretches, but it's like you need to try some new ones. Sometimes your muscles just get used to like what you've been doing, and I just feel like you need to like open it up, stretch it out, get super super limber. It's not about like you're doing great with all the races and the practicing, all the workouts and things you usually do. But there's something about the stretching and the flexibility, the limberness, like it's like you need to feel light on your feet again. I also see using like a hot tub or a jacuzzi like often, like anything that's going to help your muscles like really relax and really stretch. I don't know if you this might be controversial because I don't know where you're living, but and you need to talk to your doctor or trust yourself because this is your body. But CBD can also really, I mean, I don't think you can take that during your race because there's like rules and stuff, but I'm just saying when you're not racing, in the evenings after you've stretched or maybe while you're before you stretch, some CBD can really help with relaxation. It can help the muscles out. Look into that. Maybe even full on THC marijuana could really, really help you. I'm just going to say it. But I don't know if there's rules about you are being tested. You can't take stuff like that or whatever. But look into it because that could help as well. Shamanic healing as well. This is, if you want to get into it, girl, our muscles, our body stores traumas and emotions inside of it. I wonder if any of you guys here who are watching, or if you, Julia, have ever been stretching and you find yourself thinking of some weird memory, an ex-boyfriend or something from your past, or getting emotional. That's happened to me sometimes when I'm stretching really deep or I'm doing yoga. Sometimes the things I'm worried about or I'm stressed about or old memories will come up. And it's literally because our muscles and our cells like store these memories, store these, we store things in our body. If you think about it, you know, sometimes when we're stressed or when we're in a stressful situation or we're talking to somebody that's like toxic, you know, I personally, my shoulder get tense. I'll clench my jaw. Like we literally carry stuff in our body. So this is saying that doing shamanic healing can, or like deep, more like emotional healing with your muscles can help. For instance, after a race or if you're having any pain or soreness or tenderness in certain parts of your body, just like with all the practicing and everything you're doing, as you're stretching, you can kind of go into those muscles and ask the muscle, what do you need me to know? What do you need me to do? What memory or what trauma are you storing that I need to release? And then just sit with that while you're stretching. And you might get images, you might get visions, you might get sensations or intuitions. And all you need to do is just sit with that energy, breathe, release it. You could also try some writing. If there's any visions that come up while you're stretching, you know, writing, releasing, that type of stuff. So if you're willing to invest, I would say get somebody who can do some really great Reiki on you. Maybe a personal yoga teacher, or maybe find just a really great instructor on YouTube who's like really great with hip opener stretches. These are all things that you can do, okay? See if there's anything else you can do. Yes, they need you to rest more. That's why I'm getting like, get in the hot tub, hip openers, CBD or weed or something like that, because it's like you're pushing a little bit too hard. This is also has to do with environment. Nature and the sunshine will charge you. get out into nature, get out in the sunshine more. You're going to get so charged. Get out into nature and don't like race. I mean, do that too, but go out into nature to rest, to sit, to observe, and to just soak up the sun, sunbathe a little bit. And that's going to be so, so, so great for you. So sometimes we think if we're not performing as well, we need to push harder, but sometimes it's because we need a little bit more rest. Okay, so what's your racing season gonna look like? What's your season gonna look like? I actually get a message you could be interviewed for something. It might be you and a couple other people, but and it could just be like a local paper or something related to a school or something. I'm not sure, but there does seem to be someone who's interviewing you, or you get your name out a little bit, or you're featured, or there's some kind of spotlight. So I do see some type of recognition you're going to be getting. I also feel like there could be someone who's interested in you. I don't know if this is because they want to sponsor you, or they want to put you on a team, or they want to bring you something like that. I'm not sure, but it does seem like there's someone who has an opportunity for you who's going to be watching. I mean, hopefully that doesn't pressure you, but it's going to end up good. Right now, this is the Ace of Swords reversed. You feel like this is it, like you're done, like your career's over or something, but that's not true. Like, I feel like this is a season that's going to build character, that's going to help you make the adjustments you need so that the next season you're going to be popping off. So this is the Hangman. This season might not be the season that you blow up and that you prevail and that you are number one or something. I mean, maybe don't expect that, so you let it go and maybe it manifests. Doesn't mean you're not going to do great or come up on top sometimes, but I feel like this is a character building season, and this is going to help you get what it takes to go far. There's also a message about the Olympics. I don't know if that's something that you've been working towards or building towards, but this does remind me of like an Olympic medal or like the gold or something. And it does seem like you, if you want to, you have the ability to go that far. Don't worry about this being the year that qualifies you. This is going to be the year that sets you up so that you have that opportunity in the future if you want it. Let's see if we can get you any more information about this season. You're going to have some travel opportunities in the future. As it was part of what you're doing with these races. They're also trying to tell you what just happened the past year. You had to be inside a lot, maybe a little bit more than you normally would have been. I know you did your best, but perhaps you got thrown off your schedule a little bit because of all the restrictions and everything. So don't be hard on yourself. That's a normal reaction to the abnormal events, okay? Just stick with it. Just stick with it. You have a lot of blessings. Yeah, you're anxious. You are very hard on yourself. You want to perform really well. Don't just focus on, I mean, this sounds really silly. It's like, oh, just focus on doing your personal best. But you're like, I'm not doing my personal best right now. That's what's frustrating you. But it's almost like this season's important. It might not be important in the way that you think, but you're going to look back and realize that this racing season defined everything for you. Yeah, you're frustrated. This might not be what you wanted to hear. Maybe it's like you wanted to hear you're going to get past this, everything's going to be perfect. But you're going to have more of a long-term, this season is going to have more of a long-term effect in your life in a positive way. In the short term, it might not feel like it. So they're just like, don't give up. You're at the start of something new. You might feel like, oh, I'm so far into this, you know, my career as an athlete. You're just at the start. There's still more to learn. Yeah, they're telling you to wait. Don't expect the gold right now. This is, yeah, once again, this is the experience that you need. So your guides are just telling you, trust this, trust the process, trust the process. Beautiful, Julia. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again for your support, and I will see you next time. Peace out. All right. So who is next? Oh, and I just wanted to welcome Max into the chat. It says, this is your first time here. Welcome to the Rainbow Fam. I do a lot of tarot readings on my channel. Sometimes I go live like this. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. Next weekend, I'm going to be going live for free, which means I do readings like this, except it's free. And I just pick whoever's there. I'm not able to do readings for everybody, but usually everyone who comes into the chat somehow finds that their question is answered. And I don't profess to be some type of guru or something. I just studied the tarot really hard. I use my intuition. I answer questions for people. I want to empower people to find the answers for themselves. And to always trust your own intuition, your own inner guidance above all else. I do believe tarot can be really interesting and synchronistic sometimes. I believe everybody should just believe whatever it is they want, whatever resonates with them. So yeah, there's no pressure here. Relax, enjoy. Maybe you'll hear something that resonates with you or that you're inspired by. Thanks for stopping by. So who? All right, Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, you're thinking of moving to a certain place and you're wondering, is this the right place for you? Let's pull some cards. Oh, Chelsea, you said, I've been to many tarot readers and psychics and you've been the best. Yes, thank you so much. That's so nice to hear. Okay, so Stephanie, I don't know if this has something to do with your love life. I feel like it has something to do kind of indirectly with that because I'm seeing 2 breakups in your past and you just feel like there's just nothing left for you where you're living. And it might be specifically with dating. You might want to just kind of get away from a certain person or from a certain energy and kind of just kind of wipe the slate clean. Let me know if that resonates. I see the Hierophant. I do see a marriage in your future, and it could be connected to this move. This move will be very, very healing for you. I don't know if you're moving kind of because of a heartbreak. A lot of times after we have a breakup or we kind of have a situationship that doesn't work out and we decide I'm going to swear off men or I'm just like done dating, we want to make big changes in our life. We're like, I'm going to move away. I'm going to start a new life. F these people. I'm just going to do me. Let's just start over. Let's just hit the reset button. And, so in some situations that might be considered like running away, but other times I think it's a great thing to do, to take control of your life, to take your power back, to start afresh, to start anew. I think that's the most beautiful thing about life is that anytime you want, you can reinvent yourself or you can start something new. I mean, every day is a fresh start. I think that's so beautiful. And so it does seem like you're in need of a fresh start. It does seem like could be something in store for you romantically on the other side of this. And there's really, really good vibes for you about moving in general. We just need to see if this specific place is going to be suited for you. Okay, so let's see what the cards are going to say about that. Okay. Yeah, success. I think this would be a great place for you. I'm not sure if I'm able to predict the place. That'd be really cool if I could. Maybe I'll be off or something, but I'm just going to try. I like the challenge. I don't know why I'm thinking about California, but maybe that's where you want to go. Wherever it is, it might have that kind of energy, like beaches, sunshine, mild weather, nature, chill people who are open-minded. Maybe that's the vibe you're looking for. It's not the vibe everybody's looking for. I don't know though. Wherever this is though, you're gonna have success. But it's almost like you're uncertain of your strategy. You're like, well, how am I gonna get there? You're definitely gonna have to take this seriously. Like a serious project. I guess I'm giving you tips about moving now. As far as, saving up for the move, perhaps you're in a situation where you've got a bunch of savings and you're good financially and you can go. If that's great, just go for it. If you need to save up, if you need to get a good nest egg going, I would suggest Getting a poster board and drawing like a thermometer and just like labeling it off in like $50 to $100 increments all the way up to like your goal. Do some research, figure out how much you need. Hang that poster on your wall. So every day when you wake up, you can see that you're getting closer and closer and closer towards your goal. Yes, there's apps that help you save money and arrange your finances, but for some reason, having that poster on the wall and being able to color it in yourself and like just see that progress every single day and just know that you're moving and know that you're going, it just really, really helps. I would also suggest to start getting rid of things and start kind of getting ready for the move, even if you're like still not sure how it's all going to come about. Maybe pack a couple of boxes up and just like be able to see the box in your room on the floor packed up, and you can write the name of the place you're moving on the box, and just start kind of getting that in your head. I'm moving, I'm going, like kind of start nesting. And you know that I'm all about vision boards. I would suggest that you create a vision board of exactly what kind of home that you would like to manifest there, like what it looks like, what type of job or situation you're in, what your lifestyle is like. I mean, do something that like when you're manifesting and making this vision board, make sure that it's something that feels kind of like realistic, but maybe even slightly a little bit out of your league. You want to dream a little bit, you know? So they're saying you need a strategy. Take it serious. Turn this whole moving thing into like a project. Just get obsessed with it. The planets are going to be in your favor. I would spend the next couple weeks during Mercury retrograde planning, making the vision board, and cleaning things and getting rid of things you don't need, and just starting to kind of clear your energy and get ready for this. If you really want to do this, you can, but it's going to take everything, you know? Let's pull some more cards about this move. Let's pull from my Wildwood deck. Is this place suited to you? I keep getting messages about grief, mourning, something related to men or dating, feeling insecure about that, feeling kind of like you're down on your luck with that, you're over it, you're done with it. And that's why you want to move, you want to travel, you want to take the risk, you want to go away. You have to let me know if that ends up being the situation, because the cards keep telling that story over and over again. So is there some, I'm going to pull you some love cards. I know you didn't ask that, but I'm just going to. Yeah. There's somebody there for you. I don't think if you don't end up doing this move, don't worry. It's not like you won't meet anybody, but I just kind of see an alternate path and an alternate timeline opening. You're going to make some new friends. You'll probably meet someone almost as soon as you get there. There's going to be a lot of chemistry between you and this person. And I think that's what it is. You just haven't been feeling the chemistry with anyone that you've been dating and seeing, and you just feel like you're done with that. You're being told to keep an open mind. Your soulmate or the person you end up with could be different than your expectations. This might be somebody, I always get this for this person is further away, or maybe someone from far off, or another country, or abroad, or like something like that. So it does kind of seem like your move isn't just tied to like a new experience and a new lifestyle. There could be a specific person you're meant to meet in this place. So I would trust your intuition. If you're being called to go somewhere, there is 100% a reason. I'm a little biased because you know I'm a traveler. I move a lot. And I do believe sometimes I'm being called to specific places. So if this place has been on your mind, it's meant to be. Now, know that all that glitters isn't gold. This place might not be exactly what you think it's going to be, but there's probably some beautiful blessings and lessons waiting for you on the other side. And it just looks like a green light. Yeah, there's going to be you can build a foundation for yourself in this new place. This is you recovering after some type of breakup or loss. You're ready to let something go and start over. This is leaving difficult times behind. Now know that sometimes moving isn't the answer, you know. Wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, you bring your problems and like the same shit with you. You end up meeting the same type of people. You've changed the scenery, but not the situation. So don't expect everything's gonna change or be perfect, but sometimes moving somewhere new is like that little energy boost you need to kind of like start over, make things fresh, and kind of get your energy cleared a little bit. So I see it being really positive for you in that sense. You're also being told to embrace the mystery of life. You might not know exactly why you're supposed to go there, but there does seem to be something waiting for you on the other side. I always remind people when they want to do something like this to be spontaneous, but don't be too impulsive. Make sure that you get your ducks in a row, that you got the money saved, that you got a job or situation lined up. Just because the universe is telling you to go somewhere doesn't always mean everything's gonna like be just totally taken care of and the red carpet is rolled out. But if you're meant to go, the doors are gonna open. There will be synchronicities that happen. Continue to pray for signs and be open to receiving them. And I think that the energy is really starting to push you in this direction. So congratulations! I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Hi, Arushi. I'm doing really well today. I just moved here last week and I've been running around every single day, and the last 2 days I've just been staying at home and relaxing, and it's been really nice to connect with you guys again. I also wanted to let you guys know I've been on TikTok, and I'm gonna try to post like every day, multiple times a day. So I'm Rainbow Harmony on TikTok. If you're on TikTok, go follow me. I'm doing a lot of love readings and twin flame readings there, which I don't do as many of on this channel. And I'm also doing daily card readings, and I'm having a lot of fun with them. So check that out. Follow me on TikTok, Rainbow Harmony, if you're into TikTok, if you want to get like more readings and connect with me more. So yeah. All right, so who's next? Okay, so the last person was Stephanie. This is Steph. Okay? All right. Wait, on the what? Okay. On the 28th, you're going to be getting surgery. How will it go? Okay, I actually am getting it's funny, 2/8/28. That is a very, very synchronistic number. I don't think it's a coincidence you're getting the surgery on that day. 2 is a number of like union or completion, and it has a lot to do with healing. 8 is like infinity. I don't know if this surgery has some type of aesthetic component to it. Like if it's a weight loss surgery or something, but whatever the surgery is, it will affect you in a very positive way aesthetically. I just get this message after the healing process. You're gonna be glowing, you're gonna look amazing, and it's a really great decision for you to have made for yourself and for your body. So that I'm getting like already just, yeah, this is very synchronistic, meant to be. This is the death card. It's telling you to be prepared because the healing process is going to be like a lot crazier than you think it's going to be. It's going to be real. It's going to be very emotional. It's going to be very I can't even explain it. I'm getting this download. It's gonna, like, everything that you've been storing in that particular body part or in your, because I feels like you're getting something removed or downsized, something like that. I don't know. Improved. I'm just getting that vibe. I guess that's what a surgery does, but you're releasing all of the anxieties and emotions and energies that have been attached to that injury or to that part of yourself. I had a surgery, something kind of aesthetic, like a year ago, and it was so minimal, but like it was so emotional. I don't know why it was so emotional, and I realized, oh my gosh, I've been storing all this energy and like these things in this part of my body, and like it's just crazy. So it's no small potatoes. It's gonna be a huge lifestyle change too after this surgery. Yeah, huge lifestyle change after the surgery as well. So just be prepared. I think there's some wonderful people who are around you who are going to help you on the other side of this. And the transformation, sorry, this, I don't know if you heard that bird, but it was crazy. Um, the transformation that you go through is going to be real. People are literally going to be telling you, like, oh my gosh, you're glowing. It's funny because these cards came out for someone else, but it says this is a serious project. Like, don't doubt how serious this is. This surgery is a lifestyle change, but it's going to end up for the positive. But the first couple months will be rough. You can expect, I mean, obviously your doctor will tell you, but I'm kind of getting this vibe that you can expect it'll take a year to 18 months for the entire full results to show up. So there could be this level of regret the first couple months when you're swollen and when like it's hard to kind of cope with the things you have to do because of the surgery. You might feel like, oh my God, I regret it, but it's going to be so worth it. This is telling you to embrace, like, trust in the mystery of life. You might not really be 100% sure of what the outcome could be, but I'm getting these messages that it's going to be a positive outcome. Also, it's almost like you're hoping that this surgery will help connect you with love. It's not like you feel you have to get this surgery in order to attract a soulmate, but it's almost like the confidence that comes along with it, the lifestyle change, the healing emotionally and physically does kind of line you up to attract love or something like that into your life. So I think your intention behind it, like, is for yourself, but you're also kind of hoping maybe this will give me a better chance at attracting somebody awesome into my life. And I think you're right. I think it's going to help. You don't need it to make that happen, but it could help. You're also being told have endurance. It's going to be a long ass healing process. Any type of surgery you get is going to take a while. And so just give it time, be willing to stick with it. Lots of messages about love for you. Love coming in. These are 2 love cards. This is manifestation. Yeah, you've been manifesting this surgery, this healing for so long, and you're just ready for it. You're ready to jump into the void. I feel like surgery is like sometimes kind of a shadow work type of process. It's a huge, once again, huge transformation. So just let go, trust your spirit to guide you through it, and you're going to do absolutely amazing, dear. I hope that this message resonated with you. Thank you so much for your support. All right, you guys, I'm going to go take a little break real quick just to refresh my energy, stretch a little bit, drink some water. And then I will be back with you guys. So make sure that you click into part 3 of this session in about maybe 6 or 7 minutes. I'll be back, okay? I will see you all soon. Peace out.